So we just got back from Vegas. We stayed at the Flamingo Hotel. It's been renovated about every 10 years since it first opened in 1946. It has a lot of its original charm, has some digital slots now, and has everything you could possibly want. You don't even need to leave the hotel. It has the casino, restaurants, shopping, spa for massages, and a swimming pool.
Benjamin Bugsy Siegel and Meyer started as a Jewish-American street gang in New York. Years later, Bugsy came to Vegas to take advantage of the city's legalized gambling. Siegel partnered with William Wilkerson, who was having financial troubles with finishing the hotel. Siegel took over the final phases of construction and convinced more of his underworld associates, such as Meyer to invest in the project. Shortly after the grand opening of the Flamingo Hotel, Bugsy was shot and killed in Virginia Hills' Hollywood home.
So we were pretty tired once we finally got to the hotel. We did find an amazing restaurant to eat at, the Bugsy and Meyer Steakhouse, and the bread was amazing. You can tell a good restaurant by the bread. If I could just eat that all day, every day, I would.
Centrally located inside the Flamingo Hotel, this one-of-a-kind destination steakhouse opened its doors in June of 2020. You enter Bugsy and Meyer Steakhouse through a bakery facade and are transported back to the resort's vintage roots. The dry and wet-aged premium steaks are the highlight of the menu. Even Bugsy and Meyer would approve.
So our next stop was the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. It's right on the strip, really close to our hotel. Has amazing wax figures, singers, actors, musicians, all different kinds of wax figures there. We actually saw Bugsy Siegel. We sat down, had a drink, tried to talk some business, but we haven't heard back yet.
Madame Tussauds Wax Museum has been around for over 200 years. Getting its start with death masks for nobility in the 1800s, it has slowly transformed into a tourist attraction. The location in Las Vegas opened in 1999. There is a room that pays homage to the personalities and acts that have helped shape the dynamic history of Las Vegas. You will also find wax figures of athletes, actors, and musicians.
Part of the strip where our hotel was is about 4 miles away from downtown Las Vegas, where most of the museums are. My feet were killing me from all the walking we'd already done, so I unfortunately wasn't going to be able to walk 4 miles to get there. So we did end up renting a car, and we ended up going to the Mob Museum.
The Mob Museum has exhibits of organized crime and law enforcement. Fact is separated from fiction, and light is shed on how the mob came to be. The truth is hard to sort out, but more interesting than any fiction. See the battles that were fought and what remains today. This is truly the underworld uncovered. Guests are finally invited to go behind the gunpowder and see how these heroes and criminals became legends.
So as a kid, I really liked frogs, all the multicolors, different patterns that they had. And then one day I got a National Geographic with sharks on it, and I've been obsessed with sharks ever since. They are my spirit animal. And so anytime we go somewhere that has an aquarium with sharks, I have to go there. And this one was amazing.
In a landlocked state like Nevada, sea life is probably the last thing you would expect to find there. But there's always something to surprise you in Las Vegas. The Shark Reef Aquarium at Mandalay Bay is home to more than 2,000 animals. There are multiple types of sharks, fish, and sea turtles. I highly recommend Shark Reef to anyone thirsty for adventure.